Lord of the Inferno, hearken to our plea. Lord of the Inferno, deliver us from our misery. O my Elfrid, Lord of the Inferno, your humble servants beseech you. Grace us with your divine presence. Almighty Elfrid, we bring before you ignorant savages, who know not your Godhead. If it please you, Lord, scourge their heathen souls with your cleansing flame, and mark them as your own. Bloody hells! Bring those two as well. What's going on? This ain't what we agreed. None, but the servants of Lord Ilfrid may behold the right of summoning, as souls of unbelievers are forfeit. No, spare me, I beg you. Pitiful children of man, by my breath I claim you. Arise once more as my loyal minions, feed my flames with your faith, and all who stand against us shall burn. Looks like I'm immune. Almighty Alfred. My one true God. Your words are my bread. Impossible! By what sorcery do you resist my master's will? Could it be your soul already belongs to another? Yes, that is the only explanation. My soul is my own. Looks like we're fighting the boss. Forsooth, thy frail mortal frame can serve as vessel to the blessing of one. Yet I smell not the taint of another upon thee. The truth of thine allegiance waveth clear, thou art of the godless blessed number. The paragons warned of thine abhorrent kind. Thine existence is not to be suffered. Alright. Yes, we're fighting. Looks like there are some people still watching the cutscene. But hopefully it's not gonna take too long. This guy moved and this guy moved as well, so we're only waiting for a guy in the middle. So let me enable the iron will in the meantime. And let's see, I can't even click on him. So this will be the boss fight. Hello? You can sell these, right? Yeah. This will be so much money once I sell those. Come on. Hello? There we go. Duty commenced. Attack! Charge! Also, I still haven't learned the rage of Hallone in this one. Let's reduce the damage, and I can fully tank it. And let's turn it away from everyone. Succumb to the Inferno! Ouch. Ow. Okay, increase my damage. Healer, heal me! Eruption. Surrender thyself to the fire of judgment. Doesn't seem like a difficult boss, honestly. Guess we should defeat the nail. Sorry teammates, but we need to defeat this. How? What? Hello? What? Why? What did we do wrong? Either we should not destroy it, or we need to destroy it quicker. I don't actually know. Succumb to the inferno. I want to leave these two skull. And I'll be watching on the top to see if I can defeat him. Should use one heal here, just in case. There's the nail again. I don't know what that means with the nail. I don't know if it needs to be destroyed or not. But I know one thing, and that is I'm gonna keep attacking him here. Yeah, we need to destroy it fast enough. Okay, now we can do it. Now I know how it works. We gotta focus the nail. Let me pull him to the center actually. Like that. Increase, no, I'll not increase damage. I'll just go defense, and I'll increase the damage once he spawns the nail. This guy's not doing anything. Okay, now he is. Heal me up. Let me use the heal potion. Healer, come on, heal me! Still don't see the nail. I think it spawns at like 30%. Oh, here. Nail, nail, nail. Attack. Increase damage. Reduce damage. And just focus the nail. Come on. Can you stop attacking him, please? Focus the nail. These guys are trash. Last time, and if that doesn't work, I'll leave the party and try one more time with a different one. Because this one clearly doesn't know what it's doing. Is there something that increases my damage? No. Is it so hard to stop damaging him as soon as the nail appears? Honestly, is it so hard? I feel like it is. I think he automatically explodes after he loses some health. Okay, nails coming soon. Infernal nail. Increase damage. Okay, now we do more damage than last time. Way more damage. There we go. We should be able to do it now. Please. Nope. Okay, how do I leave the party? Oh no, we did it. Okay, we did it. We did it! But we're gonna fail again because of low DPS. Come on, attack him! Kill him! Burst him down, please! I know we can do this. There's a bit more damage. %. There we go. Good. Oh, another crystal. A red one this time. I already had a blue one and the purple one. This is a red one. Looks like I'll get more memories. Ooh. Alright, that's the blue one, that's the red one. Also had a purple one that disappeared though. Maybe it's not a major one. Pray forgive my lateness. I was delayed by congregation of Malja zealots. I swear, each seemed more evangelical than the last. Persistent lot. Wow, what a murderer. Phew. I see from Bloodsworn wasted no time extracting the captives, no less than I would expect from the Flame General's handpicked man. As for those two, it is fair to say their headship have only just begun. They have much to answer for. I feel I owe you an apology, Happy. Had I known this mission would prove so dangerous, I would have never left you to face it alone. You have been given a veritable baptism of fire. But let us continue this conversation in more agreeable surrounds. Camp Drybone, shall we say? This way, sir. Sure, let's go. So that was the multi-Alfred. And what a disappointment he was. The readings are nowhere near what I had anticipated, even taking Uldan's interference into account. You should know better than to rely upon 5-year-old data left with the with the 8th Legion. Nor we can expect any form of support from the motherland, given the troubles at court. We have only ourselves to rely upon. You were the pessimist, my dear 𝐒𝐸𝐿𝐽. Promise me you'll never change. You've wasted enough time here. The meter of yours is too old to give any reading them worth a damn. Not that there was aught worth a damn for it to read, but I take your point. I suppose we must content ourselves in the knowledge that we've achieved our primary objective. Yet I find that I'm troubled by that adventure's unexpected show of strength. Could such a foe prove a hindrance to our plans? Perhaps, but that is a consideration for another time. You have been given a task. That is your priority. I suggest you treat it as such. All to do as my lord commands. And I will spare him the trouble of punishing you. With allies like that, we were a woman in love. I shall need to be my best behavior. Nice. Any items? No? Nothing? Oh, that's toxic. I'm not giving anyone any commendations. Leave. Beauty. Okay, we're in Camp Drybone already. That's pretty cool. I don't care about this one. Huncred. Ah, there you are, Happy. Come, rest a while. You will have no better opportunity. After witnessing their god's ignominious defeat, the 𝐒𝐻𝐬s will be less inclined to risk our wrath, for a time at least. Now where were we? Ah yes, I was in the process of apologizing. I do hope you can forgive me. I arrived too late to be any of use to you, or the abductees. They may be the whole body, but the same cannot be said of their minds, for once a man is tempered. Ah, but it suits me to dwell on the negatives. Amidst all of our misfortunes, there is still a reason to rejoice. Ifrit is slain, and by your hand, no less. That is the deed of no ordinary individual, Happy. Not that I ever thought you were ordinary. On the contrary, I have long suspected that you have the potential to shape the fate of this realm. What can I say? My fine eye for the talent remains undimmed. Menphilia will be proud beyond all reckoning when she hears of your deeds. I trust you she can object my bearings of the tidings to her. That way I can claim to have contributed something to this mission. You, meanwhile, have earned yourself a rest. Take some time to relax. I'll return to the walking stands when you are ready and good to go. We can discuss matters in more detail then. Just don't take too long, will you? The realm's problems won't solve themselves. Okay, so I need to go to the walking sands now. I could use the teleporter, but it's kind of expensive, you know. So I won't do that. I'll rather use the chocobo service, which is right above this place. I wonder how long it's gonna take for me to travel there. Hopefully not too long. Chocobo Porter higher. Golden Bazaar. Where's that? Oh, it's there. I don't want to go there. And I don't want to go to Ulda either. So let me do this instead. Let me return. This will get me to Ulda. Then I can teleport to the Adventurers Guild. Get another chocobo. And then go to the Walking Sands. So, Ethernet, Adventurers Guild. Go this way. Go Chocobo Keep. Rent the Chocobo. And... oh, actually, here. Chocobo Porter. Hire. And Vesper Bay. Alright, I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Okay, almost there. Chroma Queen at level 50, there's a quest. Doesn't matter. So this is some kind of Lord of the Inferno quest. Alright. And then let's go where we need to go. Go inside. Come on. Stop running. Enter. Let's go forward. Nice. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Drunkle told us the news about his arrival. He is presently on the Solar, giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. You should join him at once. Lady Minfilia is more eager to see you. Complete. My late arrival nearly cost Happy his life. I wasn't there when 𝐒𝐻𝐸 took him prisoner, and I wasn't there when they served him to Ifrit. Yes, by some miracle he survived, but that does not excuse the fact that he should never have had to face such dangers alone. I failed him utterly, just as I'm failing you all. What's done is done, Tancred. You can all ill blame yourself for every... I'm here, guys! Happy! It's so good to see you again. Impeccable timing, my friend. I just finished regaling Minfilia with your heroic exploits. Tancred has told me everything. You have done well to return to us. The perils you faced were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. And now we can put to bed to a long investigation. As we suspected, the Amaljas undertook both the robbery and the abductions with the aim of summoning the primer, Ifrit. Nor is the tale limited to Ul'dah. Similar incidents have been rife in both Limsa Lominsa and the Gridania of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how these crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume aether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more aether they require. Now, aether exists throughout creation. It flows through all life, and permeates the very air we breathe. Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nah, he needs his kind require more concentrated sort of other crystals. Is it for his reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal? Which leaves us with the why of the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. And all is well with the world. Primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across the great river of Aether. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon toward which a primal's essences are irresistibly drawn. If this is coming together, or etheric coalescence, which grants their beings physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are seldom satisfied with such reverence as their adherents freely give, and in order to gain more power, they do not scruple to create followers. They do this by tempering morals, process to which you yourself were subjected. Yet even as Ilford took your comrades in this trial, you alone remained unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not why of it, but those blessed with the Echo are immune to primal influence. It is as though a greater power protects us. When first you came to us, I told you that the Echo would be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. The recent incidents all share common trait. Meticulous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. While I share your concern, my persisting feeling is one of the relief at your safe return. Ah, the immortal flames assure me that they will deal with the aftermath, so you need not to concern yourself with that. We may rest easy for a time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Happy. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who fell Ifrit, I fear you will have nary a moment to yourself. Whether she intended to or no, Minifia neglected to tell you something. Something I think it would be best to hear from one of us. It concerned the tempered abductees that were rescued. I'm sorry to report that all are but put to death. The flames with whom you were imprisoned included. Needless to say, this information must not be made known to the public. I swear to you that we would not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal, who we cannot choose but worship. And so we, Scions, continue our fight, that no more innocents need to be sacrificed. I hope that you will continue to stand with us, Happy. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame General for the losses his people suffered. Till next time. Gods forgive me. How many more lives? Lucia would never have allowed this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. Quest complete! Nice. A hero in the making. Next quest. Minfia is wearing your eye smile. Might it have something to do with your newfound fame? Until not so very long ago, you were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way to 𝐒𝐩𝐸𝐬. But for your character and courage, you were raised to the esteemed post of the envoy. Thereafter, you traveled the realm, aiding those in need without thought of reward, confirmed to Tancred that the Scions would benefit from your aid. And no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal Ifrit. You have achieved a great deal in short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, Happy, or rather, you have guests. Beg pardons. Ah, Lady Minfila, radiant as always. I am given to understand the signs of 7th day, but have recently welcomed a new hero into the manse. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom, Grand Company of 𝐒𝐸𝐿𝐴, to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. As you can see, Happy, your recent exploits have garnered you the attentions of the Grand Companies of 𝐒𝐻𝐬. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. They would have notably do such lengths to enlist a new recruit, that they have evidence is of a higher regard for you. I find myself wondering how word of Happy's deeds spread so quickly, that the immortal flame should know this triumph to be expected. Eep! Your reputation precedes you, Master Happy. There is no ordinary man who can face a primal and emerge the victor. The Order of the Twin Adder has the valiant men such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us ensure that peace ever reigns over the 12th wood. What a pleasure it is finally to meet you, Master Happy. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. Why, even before you aided us against the 𝐒𝐻𝐬𝐿 and their dread primal, yours was already respected name in 𝐒𝐻𝐬𝐿. Our people know you and love you well. A man of our talent belongs to the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let us secure a prosperous future for 𝐒𝐻𝐬𝐿. The Admiral was not exaggerating when he said you have the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. It's only natural we should want you to the Maelstrom. Join your strength to ours, and together let us see grand vessel of 𝐒𝐸𝐿𝐴 to the shores of glory. Lady Minfila, very well. Though I'm not quite sure you need reminding, may I have a brief summary of the situation would help you clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organization empowered to call upon the martial, economic, and technological resources of their respective city-states in a time of strife. There are representatives of three such organizations in 𝐒𝐩𝐞𝐜𝐬: the Maelstrom of 𝐒𝐸𝐴𝐵, the Order of the Twin Adder of Gridania, and the Immortal Flames of 𝐒𝐩𝐞𝐜𝐬. Serving a grand company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be charged with its defense, and tasked with advancing its cause. In return for a faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some of which may well prove useful to your endeavor. If you are agonizing of which the grand company is best to serve your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day will not be permanent. Should you wish to shift your allegiance at a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I concede that it is no small choice you face. Ah, a thought occurs to me. You will, of course, recall that the three city-states are planning to hold remembrance services. Well, as part of proceedings, I'm given to understand that the leader of each grand company will deliver an address. Hearing these addresses ought to help you make an informed decision. What do you say, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are as wise as your beauty, my lady. Very well, let Happy hear our leader speak, then return here with his decision. We eagerly wait your answer. I know full well that adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service, but I strongly urge you to join a grand company nonetheless. While the promise of reward is enticing in itself, it's not the only benefit. You are possessed of great power, Happy, and with it you're capable of doing untold good. Yet know that great power won't attract attention. Not all of it is friendly. There will be those who wish you ill, and you must needs to be lookout for them. Yet however vigilant you are but one man. In the midst of grand company, however, you will be one man amongst many. A friend amongst friends, your achievement will be shared, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization not need to mean leaving another. I hope that we can continue to rely upon your aid. The 12 know that we will have need of it in the days ahead. The grand companies seek to protect their own nations. We Scions, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of 𝐒𝐻𝐬 as a whole. Similar, yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect that you will be afield more often in the future. As such, I would have you carry this link bar with you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. 𝐒𝐻𝐬 is changing, Happy, and you have the power to help shape it anew. None can say that the morrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is naught we cannot achieve. Now it is time you made her ready for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to TTeu. She will apprise you as to where and when the remembrance services are due to take place. Why am I doing that voice for her? That's my bad. Quest accepted. Okay, I need to speak with TTeu. Where is he? He's right here, apparently. Need to leave this place. TTeu! I'm looking for you! Okay, where is he? There he is. She. It. I'm sorry about the attention you're getting, Happy. I might have sung your praises a little too loudly, and often too few to many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Anyway, I expect you want to know where and when the remembrance services are taking place. If it all goes to plan, Gruden's Grand Company, the Order of the Twin Adder, will hold the first of the three services. And Elder Seedsteer Kana will deliver her address at Mid-Canon's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point that due to organizational challenges involved in assembling all the involved parties, it's possible that the order of services might change. Still, there's not much we can do about that, so make Gridania your first port of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ul'dah, where Flame General Ruabano Aldin will be addressing the masses of the Royal Promenade. Oh, and it's surrounded there to be a special guest, how exciting. But last but not least, you must make your way to Stateroom in Limsa Lominsa, where Maelstrom Chief Admiral Meryl Whip Bloodhouse Wynn will be giving her address. The room is accessible via our Admiral's lift. Identify yourself to the sentries Antoel, and I will admit you. Got all that? Well, off you go then. I hope you find the Remembrance Services suitable educational. I suggest visiting the city-state in my prescribed order, though with your record of impeccable timing and luck, the schedule may well change in favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. Okay, so I can do any of them at any point. So let's start with the one in Ul'dah. I mean, why not, right? So Ethernet and go to Chamber of Rule. And I need to go here, right? Destination.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanimal herself!
And Reborn as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore! Hurrah! Reborn! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as though, if the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the 𝐒𝐲𝐚𝐥𝐬 wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your Grace.
Raubahn? People of Ul'dah, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all 𝐒𝐻𝐸𝐽 to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!